Google is not sitting idle. They have just released TabFM, which is their new zero shot foundation model for tabular data. And it basically wants to do for spreadsheets and structured tables what Times FM already did for time series forecasting. So instead of grabbing XGBoost or a random forest and grinding through feature engineering and hyperparameter search every time you hit a new dataset, you just hand Tab FM your training rows and your test rows together as a single prompt, and it predicts the missing labels in one forward pass. No fitting steps in the traditional sense, no tuning, no cross validation loop. It treats tabular prediction as an in context learning problem, the same trick that made large language models good at picking up new tasks just from examples in the prompt. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. In this video we are going to install it and then try it out, because I think models like these are best understood when you actually do them hands-on. So let's get right into this. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have this GPU card, NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very good price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. And now let's install all the prerequisites, which primarily is the Tab FM's library with PyTorch and then few auxiliary libraries. Everything is installed. Let me quickly log into Hugging Face. You would just need your free read token. I'm already logged in. Let's now download the weights. Weights are downloaded. You can ignore these warnings. Okay, now before I run anything fancy, let's teach this model something a 5-year-old could guess. Small things are cheap, big things are expensive. We show it 6 labeled examples, to the model, hand it 2 brand new rows and watch it figure out the answers on its own without any real training. So you see in this code, all I am doing, I am showing the model 6 labeled rows after loading the model into our GPU, and this is where we are showing it in a data frame. So 6 labeled rows where the patterns are very trivially obvious to a human. Small size is cheap, big size is expensive. Then you hand it 2 new rows it has never seen. There you go. You see, these are the 2 brand new rows. Without any training, tuning, or gradient updates, it reads those 6 examples as context and predicts cheap for the small one and expensive for the big one in a single pass. That is exactly the in context learning idea from the architecture, which I will explain very shortly. So the examples go in the prompt, the answers come straight out. No XGBoost style fit and tune loop, small enough that anyone watching gets it in 10 seconds. So hopefully it is clear now what we are trying to do. I will explain it a bit more. Let me run this example. And model weights are being loaded. Let's check the VRAM consumption. It is going to jump here. So it is just consuming under 4 gig of VRAM. You can easily run it on CPU. And the model has come back with the response. You can see that we gave it 2 new rows, a small red one and a big blue one, and it correctly guessed cheap for the small one and expensive for the big one, just from the 6 examples we showed it with no training at all. And those 2 numbers on each line are just how sure it is about each label. The first row is basically 100% cheap and almost 0 expensive, and the second row is a flip, almost 0 cheap and 100% expensive. Those tiny numbers like 2.2 times 10 to minus 10 are just a fancy way of writing practically 0, so the model is dead certain both times. So that is what is happening here. Before we move forward, let me very quickly explain the architecture in as simple words as possible. So under the hood, if you look at this diagram, on the left, here is our data laid out as a simple table. Each row is one example. These columns are features or the clues. And this last column is the label, which is just the answer we are trying to predict. Now, that answer can be one of two kinds: either a bucket like cheap or expensive, and that is called classification, or an actual number like a price or a temperature, that is called as regression. Everything else in this model is built to fill in that missing answer. In the middle, the model looks down each column to understand each feature, then across each rows to see how they combine, and it keeps alternating back and forth to learn all the relationship all on its own, no manual feature engineering needed. It then squeezes each row down into a compact summary, and on the right, it takes the rows that already have their answers, uses them as a reference, and predicts some missing label in one single shot without any training at all. And that's the whole magic of this tab FM. Let me show you one more example. So we just have done the classification where the model sorted things into buckets. Now let's do regression, where instead of a bucket, it predicts an actual number. We will show it a few houses with their sizes and prices, then ask it to guess the price of two new houses it's never seen. Let me go back to terminal and run this script. Let's wait for it to come back and we will check that if it has followed the pattern or not. And there you go, it has come back with the response, and you can see that the pattern is very obvious. Bigger house means higher price, so for the 80 square meter house it should predict somewhere around 300 to 320k, and for the 140 square meter one around 500 to 520k, numbers that sit sensibly between the examples which we gave. That's a point which I really wanted to make, that it didn't just pick one of the labels it saw, it produced a fresh number in between, which is exactly what regression means. Before I wrap it up, let me quickly show you this benchmark information. So if you look at this chart, this is ranking all the top tabular models by their ELO score, and we have covered a lot of them already on the channel. Basically, it is telling us who wins most often across dozens of real data sets. And you can see very clearly Tab FM and its ensemble version sit right at the top on both classification and regression, beating specialized, heavily tuned tools that had hours to optimize, while Tab FM does it out of the box with zero tuning. And that's exactly why Tab FM still matters in this generative AI era. The world runs on plain rows and columns, banks, hospitals, shops, and this brings that same one shot foundation model magic to the boring but massive world of spreadsheets. So that's Tab FM, a foundation model that finally treats your tables like a first class citizen. Do give it a try. Let me know in the comments what you would use it for. If you want to help out the channel, please become a member. Thank you for all the support. I also have recently started this free weekly AI newsletter which you can subscribe at fahadmirza.substack.com. Thank you.